everyone! So I'm finally doing the haul that I talked about in my last haul video. Sorry it's going up so late, but finals week, just been really busy. But here we go with the Homey Bookie fashion haul. So the first thing I'm going to show you are these boots that I got from ASOS.com. I had no idea that ASOS had wide width shoes, because I need wide shoes because my feet are quite, like the rest of me, they're quite plump, so I can't have narrow shoes because either they're painful or they won't fit. So I was so happy to see that ASOS has wide width shoes. They have a million kinds and different pairs of shoes that are wide. So my mother bought me these as an early birthday present. They just have a little heel on them, this little tassel, and they're kind of like a beigey tan color. I did scuff them yesterday. I fell and rolled my ankle in these boots. I don't know why. It just happened. But these are so cute. I love them. You may have seen them if you've watched my weekly vlogs, because I show them quite often. But yeah, these are amazing. There's only one more fashion item, and it is this leather jacket. Don't know if you can really see it. It's a leather biker jacket, and it has this kind of quilted design on the shoulders. Okay, and as you'll see in the cutaway, the jacket's quite large on me. The reason I'm not getting a smaller size is because if I get a smaller size, it's not going to be able to zip up around my body. I could just leave it open, but I hear oversized jackets are kind of in right now, so I'm going to go with it, kind of the cool, this is my boyfriend's biker jacket kind of thing. So hopefully that'll work. Let me know what you guys think of this. This was also an early Christmas gift, birthday gift from my mother. And it's really warm. I've worn it a few times, and I like it. Let me know what you guys think. Moving on to, should I do books, candles? Books, candles. We'll start with candles. Not all of these are for me. Some of them are Christmas gifts for other people, but I'm going to show them anyway and just not say which ones are mine, which ones are gifts. This first candle is called Celebrate Merry Cookie, and I've had Merry Cookie before, and it smells amazing. Oh, it smells like cake batter, or like not even a sugar cookie, but it smells like cake batter. And it smells so good. I love this. I love the holiday candles from Bath & Body Works, just like most people who like candles. You can't go wrong with Bath & Body Works candles. Let me smell it again. Yeah, it smells just like cake batter. So when you're making a cake, a little birthday cake or something, that's what this smells like. The next one is Vanilla Bean Noel. And it just smells like vanilla, as you'd imagine. I had the body wash of this last year when I worked at Bath & Body Works. And it smells really good. It just smells like vanilla. Let's read the bottoms. So for Merry Cookie, the bottom says, the scent of classic holiday cookies made from vanilla, butter, and sparkling sugar will instantly evoke warm Christmas memories. And then for Vanilla Bean Noel, it says, a forever holiday favorite. A creamy blend of vanilla bean, rich cocoa, and sweet cream with a touch of caramel and brown sugar. Because I was wondering, I was like, it doesn't just smell like vanilla, it smells like something else. But yeah, that's that one. This next one is called Evergreen, and it's one of the ones that smells kind of like a Christmas tree. There's one called like Fresh Balsam or something, that one's a little too Christmas tree-y for me. Oh my god, this one smells so good. It smells like pine. Pine, and like, there's a sweetness to it too. It's like sweet pine. It's not kind of like, like with Fresh Balsam, that one's really like woodsy, and like literally like you're sniffing a field of trees, which I like. But this one's just a little softer, and it's described as a fragrance that evokes the magic of tracking through fresh snow to find the perfect holiday tree. Fresh fir balsam infused with sparkling mint. That's what it is. There's a little bit of mint in there. I don't really smell the mint, but I definitely smell a better version of Christmas trees. This next one is called Vanilla Snowflake. And of course the packaging on these is so cute. This one smells like vanilla, but like a cool vanilla. The other one was kind of a warmer vanilla, like indoorsy, kind of like baking vanilla. This one smells more like, it smells like freshness mixed with vanilla. Let It Snow Vanilla Snowflakes this year with a delectable blend of creamy vanilla, wintry mint, and dash of coconut. So the mint is what's bringing in that kind of fresh scent to it. So I like it because it's not overwhelming. It's not an overwhelming vanilla scent. I think with vanilla it's really easy to go overboard and kind of be like, oh my god, blow it out. It's too smelly in here. I can't breathe. You know, so that one's a little bit lighter. So I like that. And this last one, I was a bit naughty. And I lit one because I just couldn't wait. I've had these candles for like a week. And I just couldn't wait. This is the classic mahogany teak wood. And, oh my god, it falls out. Oh! Wow. Well, that's going to be easy to decant and reuse this candle. Oh, can I get it back in? Oh no. There we go. Ooh! Got candle wax all over me. Warm up the season with an expertly crafted blend of mahogany, oak, and frosted lavender that is a luxurious classic. And this is one of the ones that smells like a man. And if you guys have been with me for a while, you know that I love the cologne-y kind of man scents in candles. And it's like musky and woodsy, and it's just amazing. I love these. I will say though, I've been burning it and it hasn't been filling up the room like it usually does. So I don't know if I got a bad one or what. But still love it. It's a classic. I usually get black tie around this year, but I had black tie for like a year because I didn't burn it last year. Anyway, moving on. So the next things I got for this haul are books. I went a little book crazy because if you saw in my vlog, I went to Urban Outfitters with my friend and they had 1,000,000 books that I wanted. So I went on Amazon, of course, and got some books. This first one I got is called Wikipedia, A Modern White Witch's Guide. And it looks cool. Like, hello. And it's basically, I've read some of it, and I read a lot of it. And it made me want to become a white witch. It made me want to, I literally was on Etsy looking at pentagrams to put onto like a part of my dresser to make an altar. It was really weird. I was like overcome with the coolness of this book. It literally made me want to become a white witch and practice angelic Wicca, which is where you pray to angels and it's not about praying to gods or anything. So that's kind of why I wanted to do it too, because it wasn't so hard for me to think of praying to angels. Praying to gods that I don't know who they are is kind of weird. So the angel thing kind of drew me in. But yeah, it's super cool. It talks about crystals and tarot and different herbs and even like how to use your cell phone for spells and stuff. It's really cool. It's a really good book. So if you're into like anything involving Wicca or if you're interested in witches or anything, this is a really cool book. It is by Sean Robbins and Leanna Greenaway. So that was cool. I have a receipt in here because it's my bookmark. I got Life with a Sprinkle of Glitter by Louise Pentland. And I'm sure most of you know who Louise is. She's the Sprinkle of Glitter here on YouTube, and she's an amazing YouTuber. She does fashion stuff, beauty stuff, self-help stuff. She's awesome. So far the book's really good. I love her little quips and her sense of humor, and she's a really funny person, and she's really uplifting a lot. Everything in here is so positive, and she gives like affirmations every few pages, and there's lots of pictures. Here, let me show you how cute it is. Like, seriously, there's pictures of her and Darcy and other YouTubers and just cute affirmations and stuff. So this is really cool. I'm looking forward to reading this as well. I've read a few chapters and I like it. The next book I got is Unexplained Zodiac by Sasha Fenton. And I saw this, all of these I saw at Urban Outfitters except the Louise one. That one I just knew about. This, I've been really, really interested in zodiac signs and astrology for the past, well, I've been interested in forever, but especially lately because I see it all over Tumblr. And I don't know about, like, all the sun signs and, you know, like, if you're born under a sun sign, this is what this means, and it kind of changes your astrology and stuff like that. I don't know. I haven't read any of this yet, but I'm hoping it'll help me understand astrology more because I'm just so lost. And I think it'd be interesting to know a little bit more about my sign. If you don't, well, I don't think any of you know because I've never mentioned it, but I am a Sagittarius. So, yeah, I'd like to learn more about my sign and other people's signs. And I don't necessarily know if I believe in astrology all the time, but it's cool when it's like, oh my god, that's totally me. You know what I mean? The last book that I bought myself is this amazing book. I don't know if you'll be able to see it because of the light. There we go. And it looks like a notebook for school, right? But no, this is Kurt Cobain journals, and I'm going to do a little cutaway and show you the kind of stuff that's in here. Like, it's awesome. It's literally all of his journals. Just journal entries, and they like photocopied the actual pages into the book. So it's not just like they copied it and typed it up. It's actually in his handwriting. There's drawings that he did. I've read a few pages, and he's got an interesting voice as a writer, that's for sure. I just feel a little weird because I feel like I'm invading his privacy. But I just couldn't resist. I love journals. I love writing. I read back my own journals just to see like how I think and stuff. So it's kind of cool to see someone else's journals, and you know, it's not like I'm reading it and judging him. I'm reading this to I feel like I can maybe relate to him on some level, you know. I've never been a huge Nirvana fan, but I know Kurt Cobain was an awesome dude who has touched a lot of people, so I think to read his journals would be really cool. So I'll let you guys know how I like this. I have 3 more books that I didn't buy myself. They are gifts from Dalton. He got me some early Christmas and birthday gifts. He kind of like meshed them into one. And so yeah, these are the books he got me. The first one is Go Ask Alice, and as you can see, I've been reading it a little bit. So this is another journal type book. Journal entries, Go Ask Alice by Anonymous. And this is a book that my friend let me borrow a few years back. Like probably like 4 or 5 years ago, he let me borrow it, and I had it for months, but I never cracked it open. I never read it. I just ended up giving back to him before I moved. And I just feel bad that I never read it. He ended up passing away a few years later, or like a year later. And so now reading this kind of means a lot to me, because it is about addiction and stuff, and as some of you know, I am a recovering addict. Reading this, I keep thinking like what was going through his head when he read this sentence or stuff like that. I just wish I had read it when he actually gave it to me so we could have discussed it. But yeah, so that's why I got this one, or I chose this one, because for Christmas this year, me and Dalton kind of chose each other's gifts, and we just bought it for each other. So we were shopping together, and he bought me this one. But yeah, it's really good so far. The girl who writes the journal entries is really an interesting girl. She has an interesting voice as a writer. She's very colorful with her words, and I don't know, it's just it's a good book so far. And yeah, so there's that. And then I've been wanting another Ellen Hopkins book for a while, so I got Tilt. And this one's about witnessing the fallout from the poor choices their parents make. 3 teens are clinging to the last remnants of the secure and familiar world in which they've grown up. But what was once clear is now confused. Everything is tilting. I love Ellen Hopkins. I started reading her books, I think because my friend Ariel let me borrow one. She let me borrow Crank or Glass or whichever one was about meth. She let me borrow it. And the way that Ellen Hopkins writes is just really cool, and her characters, you kind of can relate to them no matter if they're doing drugs and you've never done drugs, or if they're just having issues with relationships or something. These are just really good books. They're very dark, but I kind of like dark. And the last thing is this. This is the Golden Tarot. I've wanted tarot cards for a really long time now, and Dalton finally bought me my first tarot deck. So this is the Golden Tarot. It includes this little guidebook on how to read tarot cards and what each one means. And then, yeah, just my deck is right here. So that's cool. I've honestly, what really sparked my interest in tarot is my sister had a set of tarot cards. She had a book or something back in the day, and I asked her at the beginning of the year, like, do you still have your tarot deck? If you're not using it, I'll take it. And she's like, no, I got rid of them a long time ago, and so I finally got it. And I heard somewhere that you're not supposed to buy your own tarot deck, so I don't know if that's just a myth. I think it is, but I still am glad that Dalton bought it for me instead of me buying it for myself. So this is cool. I've done a few readings so far. I don't know if I believe in tarot, but it's just something cool to do. So that's everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Check out some of these books if you're interested in any of them, and if you read, or if you have read any of them, let me know what you thought. If you're going to read them, again, let me know what you think. Also, let me know what you think of the jacket, because I really want a second opinion on that. I will see you guys next week in a weekly vlog or in a video like this. Who knows? I don't know. We'll see. I hope you guys are excited for the holidays as well. And I hope you're being cheerful and having fun with your family and your friends. And yes, I will see you guys next week. Goodbye.